Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Grace Grella Show. I am Grace Grella, your intuitive host, and as always, we're here because it's all about you. Getting you into the positive zone, put a little pep in your step, and make you realize that 2015, going to be a fabulous year for us all. You just have to have the right attitude and ease on down the road. Today is the most fabulous day because you will find out when you see who's in the studio with me today. The angels and all the invisible entourage, and especially the good spirits that are here. My special guest, the most awesome Jost Van Dyke. Jost, thank you so much for coming. Can you tell I'm excited?
Just a little.
Just a little. Okay. So I am your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me, Paparazzi. And we met over Facebook, of all things, you know. So God bless modern technology. I'm very grateful to the technology, and Andrew Brewer, who's our karmic social director. Because of him, we connected, right? So that's always a blessing. But the biggest one is that your gifts are they just keep going and go like the Energizer Rabbit, going and going. You're an accomplished pianist. You're an accomplished photographer, intuitive, Pilates instructor, body, mind, spirit. You got it all covered, honey. You're a powerhouse all wrapped up into one. And now, I know your photographs have traversed the world, but have found a home somewhere in Savannah, is it?
Well, there's actually one photograph of mine that's in the permanent collection at the Savannah College of Art and Design.
Wow, lolly dolly. Remind me to get the rose petals, babe, as you leave. Okay, and that's fabulous. Congratulations on that accomplishment. And what about this classical piano work that you do? Wasn't that therapeutic for you originally?
It was. It started out my love of music, but yes, I was born with Poland syndrome. So at birth, I was told that my right arm wouldn't grow. So it was suggested that as some form of music therapy, as it were, the arm did grow. And then not only did my arm grow, but then it also developed me so much spiritually as well.
Oh, sure, absolutely. I think that's where you get your depth of compassion from and insight into other people. And I have been blessed to have a phone consultation with you myself, darling, and it takes a lot to impress a sister here. And we're both Aries, you know that. And so it's the proof is in the pudding for us. And I was sincerely blown away by your insight, your ability to give specific information. It wasn't generalities. And I knew you were the real deal. And your energy just makes me happy. Every time I speak to you on the phone, I'm like, woo! I get a little jolt of Jost, you know. I can't say enough, I'm tongue-tied. This never happens to me. About how honored I am that you're here and that everyone will have an opportunity to experience your energy, to see it firsthand. We have some fabulous people here with us today. And standing at the microphone is Orlando. Orlando, the fabulous Scorpio, born 11/11. You just can't make this stuff up. Thank you so much for coming today, Orlando. Oh,
you're very welcome.
What a blessing. And for allowing us to give you some good news for the new year.
Sounds great.
Sounds good? Okay. It all's good in this hood. All right. Well, before the cameras even started rolling, I know you had recently, because we're friends on Facebook, and I had noticed a few posts of your beautiful cat that unfortunately passed and left this world, but is still with you and was talking about sleeping on the bed and was saying something about a GIMP, and you said you recently got 2 new cats.
2 kitties.
Okay, 2 kitties. And how adorable is it that your cat's letting you know, I know what's going on down there, you know, and I'm hanging out with them. So also what's really important is that there's something to do with Cezanne, a name that sounds like Cezanne to me. almost like a spice rack, you know, Cezanne. This is someone, but I think he goes by Caesar, okay? Cesar or Caesar or Cezanne, or it's very Spanish to me. And I want to say that like Portuguese almost is the language I'm hearing in my mind. That this is someone I don't know that you've met yet. Okay? This is someone that because of work, because of career, you're going to be recommended, and it's going to have to do with the, like, this person's the 1% of the world, so is very financially blessed, and has to do with properties. And I know that your current interest does lie in real estate, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you would deal with upper echelon properties and such?
Certainly, yeah.
Okay.
It's a new year for me, actually.
Okay. But I think you're going to be unlimited, because are you also licensed outside of New York State? Like, can you do...
Working on Florida next.
Yeah, like Miami? South Beach?
South Florida, sure.
Okay. I'm seeing South Beach, and this person is going to want like a penthouse, South Beach. And I see Gloria Estefan, and I see maybe she's the one who's going to refer this person to you. And I see you, have you ever met her? I see you talking with her.
No, I have, yes.
Okay.
And her husband. I'm actually currently working on a project. It's on hiatus now, but it's a film project that I will be executive producing, trying to help raise some funds about an old Cuban singer. I'm wondering if that sazon that you're talking about is something to do with the flavor, because she was just one of the greatest. And it's...
and what was her name?
La Lupe.
La Lupe. Ooh,
it's
beautiful.
her name. It's wonderful group of folks. James Manos, who did Dexter. And if you remember, any of you who watched Dexter's, La Guerta. She will be playing La Lupe, does this tremendously.
Fabulous. And Gloria Estefan and her husband are producing with you, or co-producing?
No,
or?
but they're people that we've talked about. They've actually been approached.
Okay.
And
somehow they're going to be involved, okay? Because I know in a couple of different ways they're going to bring you expansion opportunities with business and career, not only with the high-end real estate end of things, but also with this project that you just referenced, okay? And I want to say that, were you thinking about doing it on location? Was this going to be an on-location project?
I honestly don't know that at this point.
Okay, well, the input I'm getting is that a lot of it, or a great portion of it, will be, all right, that this is something that you're going to have to be bi-coastal about. You know, I see you like flying from Miami to LA and back and forth with it. That there's something to do with Scorsese. Martin Scorsese might want to get involved with this project. You know how the grapevine goes, you know? So I don't know if you allow it or not. You seem to be the one that is going to have artistic decision, like almost like the final say as to whether or not it's the right energy. Okay, somebody is going to value and understand, because you're brilliant when it comes to being able to discern connections and what flows properly, and what is the best way to present something. That's one of you were born with that. You know, even though you might have been you've been in the business for 35 years.
Just under 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're saying 35, so they're giving you a little extra something there. But they're saying that this is, so you have a very solid reputation in the industry, okay? And love. Everybody's going to love this project. It's going to be a mega hit.
I hope so. I think I was invited to join the group of people that are putting this together, and I think it's a really wonderful thing. Lauren Velez actually would be starring in that role, and she blew me away with what I've seen so far. Yeah,
the energy is perfect, and you know it, you sense it, and you're going to just coordinate it. You're going to be the artistic director extraordinaire with it. And we have Jill on the phone. Let's see if we can help her out. She's a Capricorn. Hello, Jill.
Yes.
Well, you finally got through.
I can't believe it was meant to be, you know.
I know. All courtesy, say thank you to Orlando because his energy allowed you to come through today.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing. I think Mr. Jost is absolutely fantastic. I mean, I look at you on, on our other pages, but you're phenomenal, and I think we're on the same page in so many different areas. And I just wanted to actually just say hello and introduce myself because I think you're just phenomenal at what you do.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Jill.
Oh, you're very welcome. You know, I have to believe that, the universe is doing something great in my life. I mean, I've been going through a turbulent storm, but I'm still riding the waves, thank God. So I just have to believe that I'm coming out of something, and I think I'm going into something really great, and that's what I do believe. And I think my only concern really was these allergy flares that I can't get under control, and I'm just trying to, figure out what else can I do to kind of keep these allergies at bay, because it can be very frightening at times when you wake up and your eyes are swollen up and your face looks like a balloon. It can be very frightening. And I think that was my main concern was my health and, just a strong relationship with my family and career and things like that. That's really what's going on in my mind right now.
Do you want to attempt that?
Well, being a Capricorn and you actually with Pluto currently in Capricorn, I mean, your world is being shaken to the, at the very, very core of your being. And a lot of people are experiencing changes, not just in their day-to-day life, but they're experiencing changes on very, very deep levels, I mean, on the nano level. And collectively, humanity, our bodies are changing. The Uranus and Pluto square is not just happening as far as just a dialectic kind of change. It's happening on very, very deep levels in our body, where the DNA is changing. Our bodies are changing from carbon-based to crystalline. I mean, this sounds all very, very woo-woo. But there have been more and more scientific studies done that our bodies are changing. So, it's just like when coal is under a lot of pressure to make it a diamond, that's probably what you're experiencing. I mean, it's so much pressure because plutonian energy it's just like plutonium. I mean, it's just this incredible compressed energy that's releasing right now. So where you feel that everything is falling apart, that's a good thing. And also I really suggest, if you're not familiar with ascension symptoms, that you Google that because it sounds like your allergies and maybe some